It's Week 12 of the National Football League. And next up, we'll see Calvin Ridley. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. Hope y'all ready for this one. And it's coming up next on EA Sports.
We are just about 10 miles south of downtown. You get a look inside NRG Stadium in Houston, the home of the Texans. So good to have you on board with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson here in the booth. Greg, in this league, you know it, you lived it. Undergoing a changing of the guard at the quarterback position sometimes can be traumatic, but a lot of times it leads to hope. We've got a couple of teams here with young signal callers looking towards the future.
And you know the old saying, Mike, in the NFL, it is truer than ever. If you have a quarterback, you have a chance. And here we have two teams that feel like they have that quarterback position of the future settled.
The veteran Nick Folk about ready to get this show started. And off we go from Houston. Here's Steven Sims to return it. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Texans come out with the Rookie of the Year from last year in the NFL. C.J. Stroud, he was the number 2 overall pick out of Ohio State. Greg, a talented quarterback here.
It's not often that you can win by multiple scores in the NFL, so you got to imagine they're coming into this week's game with a lot of confidence. They were able to put together a pretty well-rounded performance in all 3 phases last week. So, again, can they build off that? Can they continue to grow as an entire team? Because offense, defense, and solid contribution from their special teams, they showed last week, and going forward, this is going to be a hard team to beat.
And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
This opening drive not going as scripted. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Texans set to punt this one away. Jaquan Jackson deep to return. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They're led by their quarterback, the 2nd-round pick out of Kentucky, Will Levis.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key this week is understand what is the defense looking to do today and how fast can we make those adjustments if we're not having early success.
A tight end in motion now. First carry for the man from Memphis, Tony Pollard. And no place to go, no place to hide. He's taken down behind the line. 3rd down and 9. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Looking middle, and he's got Ridley.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough 3rd down situation, and now it brings up 4th down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Texans offense and running back Joe Mixon heading out onto the field. We check out the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns coming into this weekend, and you see he is currently 2nd in that category. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Stroud to throw. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll find Woods. That one is caught. He got a lot of what he needed, but just not enough. The mark is a couple of yards shy of the first down. And here comes fourth down. Here's Tommy Townsend now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. The visitors' offense about ready to get going on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. He's going to take a shot down the field.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
Tyler Boyd was the intended target for that one. Now it's going to be third down. The motion man is Boyd. He's going to try it here again. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up fourth down. Here's Ryan Stonehouse now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Texans offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And he has been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we're going to see much more of him as this game goes on. On first down, they'll start with Mixon. There you get a look at his numbers on the ground a week ago as a part of their victory. Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw, Stroud. Backs to his tight end, Schultz. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Off the play fake, here's Stroud. That's complete. It's Tank Dell. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down and 3. Throwing is Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. Stroud. He's got a receiver. That's Woods. 10 yards the gain on the pitch and catch. First down for Houston.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
Stroud to throw here on first down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense. Still first down.
Here's Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. Second and 7. Stroud going to set up to throw. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. To throw is Stroud. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Now Stroud. He's got Dell for that one. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Still third down.
So now, after the penalty, a much more manageable 3rd and 3. On play action, Stroud. To the end zone, it's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-rounder, Kenneth Murray.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The visitors' offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. They'll give it to Pollard to start this drive. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
They'll run once more, and it's Pollard again. And once again, they try the same runner. They get the same result. Back-to-back carries of no gain. Now it's third down. The motion man is Boyd. On play action, here's Levis. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Akine. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you could see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
First and 10. They go play action with Levis. That one complete. It's Tyler Boyd. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's 2nd and 9. The motion man is Boyd. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly.
The pressure all over him. He goes down again. That's Will Anderson, the Defensive Rookie of the Year, in there to record the sack.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens. And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And a nice gain there on 1st down. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. They'll go play action with Stroud. And this one's going to be intercepted. It's L'Jarius Sneed.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
The visitors' offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. The drive starts. It's a carry by Pollard. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. Again, it's Pollard. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. 1st down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down. The motion man is Boyd. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's got his man. That's Boyd. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
Here's 1st and 10. The tight end, Okonkwo, is in motion. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, it's Levis. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Levis. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. Good work after the catch. They gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets and put so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another first down. Throwing is Levis. Complete. Ridley on the reception. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard. The tight end Okonkwo is in motion. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. They have converted twice on 3rd down on this drive, and they need a yard here with 3rd and 1. And he's in. Nick Westbrook-Akine for the score. His 6th touchdown now for the season. The veteran Nick Folk here for the extra point. The kick is good, and the visitors will take a 7-0 lead. After the touchdown, out is Folk to kick this one away. On the return, here's Sims. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Texans offense headed back to take over once more. Now, faking the give. That's caught. It's Dameon Pierce.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
Here's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for this with Mixon. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Texans first down.
Up until that run, this first half, it's kind of been tough sledding here for this run game. They'd love to see him get going. That last big pickup's going to go a long way.
Not much happening there, just a short game. A 2nd down throw for Stroud. Look at that. Slinged it across his body and connected. Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a first down for Houston.
That's just such a tough throw. I mean, that's all arm. Being able to get your body turned and throw back across your body. I mean, it's one thing if you're just throwing it a couple yards to a check down, but in this case, he's still willing and able to push the ball downfield, and it does come some danger when you throw back across, but in this case, it's a big completion.
So they move inside the 20, 1st and 10 at the 18. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. A throw left side finds Dell. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the gun, here's Stroud. This one caught at the 4. And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Off the play fake. Oh, no chance to get rid of that one. Under a heavy rush, he goes down.
I think the most frustrating element to all of this is when you look downfield, there's guys open. There's plays to be made downfield in the passing game, but quite frankly, the pass protection has just been so bad that they haven't been able to take advantage of any of it. For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
He'll try and get there on the ground. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans are on the board just before halftime.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
The visitors' offense ready to take over once more. The next drive about to get started. Before it does, I want to take a look ahead at what's coming up this week. Tonight, Sunday Night Football, Eagles and Rams. Great NFC battle at SoFi. And then tomorrow, under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Danico Autry, the veteran, in to bring him down.
This offense came into this drive hoping to extend their narrow lead, Mike, but instead, after first down, they find themselves in second and forever following that big sack right out of the gate.
They don't want to repeat a first down, so they'll keep it on the ground now. The Texans going to go ahead and use their first timeout here, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. On third down, they'll run, and here comes the reverse. Here's a timeout, Houston. That's their second. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime. We're about ready now for the punt, as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. Sims now to return it. And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down.
At the 50-yard line.
Stroud to throw here on first down. That one knocked away and incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down. Stroud hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Here's Stroud. This is caught. He got the connection to Collins. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in this second quarter. Jaime Fairbairn coming on to try the field goal. Officially, this will be a 43-yarder. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans are back within 1. It's 7-6.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Lions who are out in front as they play the second quarter. 2 touchdown passes there for Jared Goff. From there, we head over to the Windy City. Check on the Bears at home, Soldier Field. And you can see, currently they trail in that ball game. The Vikes' new quarterback for 2024, Sam Darnold, with 2 touchdown passes. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Dolphins trying to finish that one off and claim victory. This one's been all you could hope for as an NFL fan. Just a 1-point game here at halftime. This has been as much fun as you could hope for with both these teams in it to win it.
And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be returned from the 6. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. This team's offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Levis. Connecting with his tight end, Okonkwo. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face 2nd down and 7. The motion man is Boyd. They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. Here's 3rd and 7. On play action, here's Levis. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. And now here comes the punt team as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And a fair catch is taken and is just inside the 20-yard line. C.J. Stroud and the Houston offense set to get going again. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. To throw is Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
Laramie Tunsil, the big tackle, flagged there. On 2nd down, Stroud. He's back to Schultz. He's got it again. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now Stroud. And that is incomplete.
Pretty unforgettable performance so far in the first half, Mike, and they're going to try to figure this out here in the second half and try to gain some momentum. Figure out what's going to work, where are our matchups, and let's go try to put a drive together and get some points because so far this has been a struggle, and they just cannot get anything going through the air.
So now this team's offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. On 2nd down, Levis. Throwing over the middle, this one is complete. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They go play action with Levis. That's deep, looking for Boyd. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. From the gun, it's Levis. That's caught. It's Westbrook-Akine. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. Challenge flag is out. D'Amico Ryan saying, I want another look at this one. At issue, was he able to stay in bounds? The NFL rules, you're looking for either 2 feet or a body part that is not a hand to be down with possession of the ball. No bobbling, the ball not moving around. He has control, so that's what the referee is looking at here. So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. That caught Tony Pollard. And nothing cooking on that one. He'll be met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Here's Levis from out of the pistol. That one on target to Ridley. He's taken down just shy of the 10. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. He'll try the left side with Pollard. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. 2nd and 11. Westbrook Akine motioning here. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Levis to throw. And that is incomplete. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. It'll be a 35-yard attempt. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the visitors extend their lead to 10-6. So Nick Folk back out after the made field goal. He'll boot this one away. On the return, here's Sims. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. Trail by 4, a touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Mixon. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on 1st down. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. They'll go right back to Mixon. Can he get away? No! He's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Now, Stroud. He dives, and what a catch for the 1st down. On the ground, it's Mixon. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's a toss, right side to Mixon. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. 3rd down, 3 to go. Here's a give up the middle to Mixon. And that call will not get it done. The defense ready, stopping him behind the line of scrimmage. It sets up 4th down.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
And that is no good. He missed it, and they are not able to draw closer.
You know, the hardest part about these missed kicks, Mike, is for all the guys that work so hard to put the ball in position to come away with points. You kind of trot off the field. You're hoping that next possession has a different result.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. To throw is Levis. This one is caught downfield by Ridley. That catch number 40 on the season for him. So they come to the line for first down and 10. The motion man is Boyd. He'll let this go towards the end zone. Good coverage there by a good corner, Derek Stingley. They'll try again here, second and 10. To the right side they go, and here comes Pollard. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. From the gun on third down, here's Levis. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Nick Folk now on with the field goal unit. No issues there. This one is good. And the visitors will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. Greg, sitting up here with you, this is not the same energy we saw from this team at the start of the game. How much has the defense kind of sapped it out of them?
Oh, I think it's a big factor in this game. And when you start taking the ball away at the rate that they have today, it takes a lot of the confidence out of the offense. And I think that's the body language that you're referring to. There is a lot of doubt creeping in to this offense. And it's almost becoming to the point where you don't want to be the guy with the ball because you're afraid you're going to give it up. And when it gets to that, man, as an offense, you're in trouble.
Second down, and here's a run, and here's Mixon. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. In motion now, it's Collins. To throw, it's Stroud. This one is taken in downfield. Big completion. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. A huge touchdown there in the 4th quarter, and now just a point away from tying the game.
And that's one of those drives, Mike, where you know your best is needed. Can you come through here late and give your team a chance? They're an extra point away from tying this thing up, and we got ourselves a ball game.
The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. The motion man is Boyd. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Out of the shotgun, Levis. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
They'll run here. Oh, the defense snuffed that one out. He'll lose yardage, mark him back at the 3. The crowd making their presence felt. This is 3rd down. They'll keep it on the ground. And he's going to go backwards yet again. The defense stands up tall one more time, and they force a 4th down. Special teams out to the field, ready for this punt. Important punt here in this tie game late. And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. There's Nico Collins and his Texans teammates getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
They just have to be better on 1st down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on 1st down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. He's going nowhere. Going to lose yardage on that play.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And this drive is over before it can start. He's swallowed up to force 4th down.
If they win this game, this pass rush is going to be a big reason why. The 5 sacks speak for itself, but their ability to disrupt the timing of this offense, that can't be overstated.
A fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line.
1st down and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
1st and 10. They'll run. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. They'll stick to the ground. The motion man is bored. Now, faking the give. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll give it. It's Pollard. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. To throw is Levis. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
And no return on this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken. The home team's offense and receiver Nico Collins set to take over. On 1st down, they'll start with Mixon. Room to run at the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
That's caught. It's Joe Mixon.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. Right back to Dell. He's got it again. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop.
And he'll take it on in. Robert Woods. Touchdown, Houston. Now Fairbairn for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Texans will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Levis to throw it here on first down. He's going to get it to Okonkwo. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. On first and 10, here's Levis. Off balance throw. It's complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for first and 10. Now, Levis. And this offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense, immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
They'll drop to throw. This one complete to Ridley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's Levis. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. Defense has to play smart, avoid a penalty on 4th and long. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. They'll come up here first and 10. Schultz is the motion man. Here's a give running left with Mixon. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. They will work the middle with Mixon. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll run out of the gun with Mixon. Now this defense will use a third and final timeout. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. Here's first down. Levis to throw. That's to the right side and incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Levis to throw on 1st and 10. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Here's Levis to throw. Now, a deep ball here for Ridley. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So, it's a win here for the Texans. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time, later in the season. So, that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.